welcome back to another Reaction Sunday. We haven't done a reaction like this in forever. We transitioned sometime, I don't know, back, it's been a long time, to doing live streams ever since, it's been like over a year for sure, that we've been doing live streams. So I haven't, you haven't actually had the intro of True Love in a long time until today. Because we have had several subscribers on the channel who have been clamoring as of the last week or two for the new Haken song. And if you have not been on this channel before, we're going to have to take a moment to talk about Haken. So number one, Haken is in a tie with two other bands on this channel for my top band from this channel. So it is a tie between Haken, Caligula's Horse, and Leprous. Leprous has been someone who I first heard and could not stand at all. After I think maybe 2 or 3 songs, I was like, I never want to listen to this band again. To coming all the way to the top and tied for first because their new album, Aphelion, is so amazing. And I saw them in concert for the first time 2 months ago on March 1st. And it was their first, I think it was March 1st, March 2nd, their first first concert on the tour in the US. I got to see them. So that was great. But back to Haken. Haken is just so awesome. They are, for me, the new Dream Theater. And they are carrying the torch for Dream Theater for me. They have very similar kind of things, but they also have branched out where Dream Theater never branched out. And some of their orchestrations and the things that they do. Ironically, a lot of people, and on this channel, if you haven't seen it already, there is a whole I think 3 videos reacting to Virus, their last album that came out a year ago or so, maybe more than that. And I reacted to that, and unfortunately, a lot of Haken fans did not like that album, but I fucking loved it. I thought it was a great album. I would say, and I've said this on this channel before several times, when a band can create an album and let's say they have 10 songs on that album and 7 of the 10 songs are fucking awesome, like really good or really, really good, that is an awesome album. That's an awesome album. That is above and beyond. Dream Theater for me used to be that way. Their very first albums and all the way through, I would even say up to Train of Thought, it was basically 7 to 8 songs were awesome, and then 2 maybe were okay, good songs, and then maybe 1 that was just eh. To where I feel like the albums they've been producing as of late, I would say the last 10 years or I don't know, since Portnoy left, it's slowly kind of gone down to this 2 or 3 songs that are really good, and then 3 or 4 songs that are okay, pretty good, and then 3 songs that are just meh, like I could do without. And so that's the thing I like about Haken, is I feel like Haken, at least for me in my experience, now we jumped around and just finished listening to all the Haken albums and songs a couple weeks ago. We finished with Aquarius, because Aquarius was the one that I had a couple songs to finish off on, and we did that. And then I would say when I listen to it, and I have to go back and listen to albums now that I know everything, and I'm going to do a video later where I rate the albums, my favorite albums, because there's many people on the channel that have like their albums that they love. And so now that I've listened to everything by Haken, I want to kind of rate, which I don't even know. See, that's the thing, is I don't know them well enough to know which songs that I like, that I know I like Falling Back to Earth and Architect and a lot of Virus songs. Prosthetic is freaking awesome. I don't know where they fall other than the Virus ones. Like if I like Falling Back to Earth, I can't remember. I think it's off Vector or something like that. I can't even remember. I don't even know some of the album names. So when I actually get around to doing that, I'm going to come out with my Haken tier list, because like I said, Haken for me has, I feel like Dream Theater, and people are going to probably get piss and moan about this, but I feel like Rush was really, really good. I like a lot of Rush songs, but I feel like Dream Theater took Rush to a new level. Technically, yes, as well as musically. They took the torch, carried the torch for them in the progressive rock era, And then Dream Theater just kind of like Rush, things are going to move on and bands are going to come that carry a torch for them. For me, that band is Haken. And so I was actually pretty shocked that they were already coming out with a new album. So when people told me their single is dropping, I was like, really? Like already? Did they even tour for Virus? And then I realized that they're touring right now for Virus. I think they're going to be playing a lot of songs from Virus. And they're playing in Cleveland in a month, less than a month. I think it's like May 15th or something like that. And I was really considering going because they're with another band that I don't love but like, and that's Symphony X. And they're supporting Symphony X. And I wanted to go, but it's on a Tuesday night, and I'm not driving up to Cleveland. And Wednesdays are kind of one of the bad days for me at work, like busy. And I'm just too old now to be able to go to a concert and get back at 3 in the morning and get up for work the next day. And no, I'm not taking a day off because I'm going to Korea for 3 weeks in June, so I don't really have a ton of days to take off. So I think I'm just going to pass this time, and it's kind of bothering me because I really want to see Haken in concert. So I might have a change of mind about that, but, at this moment, I'm not going to go see them. If they were coming to Columbus, it would be an absolute yes, but Cleveland is like a 2.5 hour trip, so you're talking 4.5 hours in the car. And again, getting home really late and trying to go into work the next day is just not going to do it. So that's where I'm at right now. But nonetheless, before we get into this new single, thanks to Dan. Dan is the one who paid for play for this song because he was quite surprised that somebody hadn't done it already. So everybody give Dan a little round of applause if you're a Haken fan because he paid for play. And here we go. We're going to listen to Haken's new single. But before we do that, I just want to say for those of you who are joining this channel for the first time, we typically do live streams on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday morning Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m., and then on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We used to do Thursdays, but I might bring that back at some time, but 4 days every weekend is getting a little too much. So I've taken a break from Thursdays. So we have 3 days, live streams. If you can see right here to, I guess that'd be my left, is kind of the tier if you ever want to kind of pay for play here on this channel. Obviously, if you pay $1, if you have a question that you just want to know my answer to, you can do that. You can add it to a song as well. So $3, I do a shot of Captain Morgan rum, which is my favorite rum, of course. It's my last name. It's the channel kind of logo. If you do want to pay for a song to have a song reacted to, that would be $7. You will send it to this PayPal account, willtolive2004@yahoo.com. And you don't like what people have been doing lately for the last year is they've been paying for sets. And so I will do a live stream on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday for about an hour. So if you can come up with, it's typically 5 or 6 songs, especially in the progressive metal or progressive rock realm. Songs tend to be 6, 7, 8 minutes. So if you do like 5 songs or 6 songs, that's going to last about an hour-ish. I don't want to go over an hour because I just get too tired. And it's not going to be good for you because when you're tired and you don't want to listen to music anymore, it doesn't really seem like you're going to like the song, even if you would normally. So keep that in mind. But if you really only just want to do one song like Dan is doing right now, I will do that as well. Again, just send it to my PayPal account. And then right after you send the money to my PayPal account, you then need to send an email at that same email, willtolive2004@yahoo. And in the email, you need to make it look like this. So you basically just list your songs like you see here. Put the link so that when I download it, I'm not downloading some random link that has like bad audio quality or something like that. If you put the link in there, I will be able to download it and know exactly the link that you want me to listen to. Make sure you have the title of the song, you have the band, and if you can, underneath each link, kind of give a description of why you picked this song and anything that you want us to know about the song before we listen to it. What we do on this channel, it's really important, is it's not so much about what I feel about the song and if I like it or don't like it. That is a little part of it. Obviously, it's my reaction channel. But it's about the community. We've built a strong community. There's not a lot of followers, subscribers on my channel, but we have a good, I would say 15 to 30 people that show up basically every time. And we just have a great conversation, talk about it, and we all have eclectic, that's a good word, likes and dislikes. So what I may like or dislike, someone else may like or dislike. So it's not so much about me specifically, it's about you showing the community what you like, and just like throw it out there and let people know what you like, regardless if anybody likes it or not. And hopefully in the process, you get some people who like the song and they end up discovering a new band that they've never known before. That is the basis of this channel, and that's what has happened since I've had this channel. I've learned about Haken, I've learned about Caligula's Horse, I've learned about Leprous, bands I never would have known about if I had not done this channel. So that is the goal, and I've been talking quite a bit, so let's get into it. This song is Haken's new song, and I cannot even tell you how freaking excited I am to hear this. It's something I didn't expect to happen, because I thought they would go with their Virus stuff, do a tour with Virus, and then come back and start writing new music. But because tours have been kind of put on hold for a while, and the pandemic is just kind of going endemic now, and now tours are starting to start again, they probably had a lot of time to write new material, which is obvious. And then they will tour and probably put out the new album and hopefully tour again, and I can go see them. So without further ado, let's get into this song. I am freaking pumped, so here we go. Nightingale. If they do carnival-y shit, I'm not gonna like it. So let's hope that they don't. Okay. Sounds very Aquarius. I think it's Aquarius. I like the mix. Great transition there.
The words struggle to escape her mind. New perspectives to redefine. But song awakens
got that fart bass sound.
her
Very jazzy. Good. See, they're building with extra instruments. Sounds. Love Ross's voice. They have a kick-ass chorus here. I'm digging this song a lot. That kind of stuff is very Neil Morrissey, very Yes-y, which Dream Theater doesn't do. That's what I mean. They do some things that Dream Theater doesn't do. It's that kind of harmony. Got a Virus feel here. I'm looking for like a connecting point, a home base. Haven't gotten that yet. Okay. Okay, it's starting to catch on me a little bit. Nice. Like it. This is very... Love this part. This is really good. I want more of a connecting point. It's pretty all over the place here. Love how it's kind of like slowing down. Okay. I will say, so far I definitely like the beginning more than as the song is progressing. I'm starting to lose interest a little bit. There's not a hook. I don't feel a hook yet. But the beginning was awesome. Something in my lot of like a droning feel in a lot of parts in the song. Is that it? Huh. Okay, so I kind of said it in the reaction. I would say that I like the beginning a lot. Like, I was like, holy shit, this is a great freaking song. And then it just kind of leveled out. It didn't get bad. I would just say it was like this, and then it kind of like went like this for me. Like, it kind of reminded me of like one of those, like when you have a balloon that has full of air in it, and then like you let it go and it like goes really fast and then it slows down as it like loses its air, and it's like but it wasn't bad. Like, it didn't go like this and then get bad. It just kind of went like this and leveled out. And I would say this is with every band, but specifically with Haken too. The songs that I really, really like versus the songs that are just good is when they connect a great chorus with like the stuff they're doing in between. I've always said on this channel, for me, the best songs are the songs that have a great home base, and then they go out and kind of meander a little bit and come back to that home base in a very good transitional creation. Like you have great transitions between the home bass and meandering. And they had a couple good transitions in this, but they meandered a little bit too much for me. And didn't have as much of a hook or a home bass as I would like. Which is why Caligula's Horse is also tied for first, because I think if there's anything that Caligula's Horse does better than the other two bands, Leprous and Haken, it's that they have absolutely gorgeous fucking home bass choruses. Better than anybody else. And their outros are really, really good too. But Haken just has more eclectic, outside the box thinking in their songs as well. That's really, really good. And when they combine that with that and a great home bass, which they do in many, many songs, it's above and beyond. It's a song that I just like cream at. Sorry for that visual. This song did not do that. So I'm going to put this one right now in the category of good song. It's a good song, but it's not a great song. But usually for me, singles lately, they tend to not be the best songs on the album, so I'm going to chalk it up to that maybe it's just like it's the single, so it's the first song off the album, which means it's a good song, but it's not like the greatest song, and there's going to be great stuff to come. So my hope is, along with all these other bands that had to survive through this pandemic, I feel like a lot of bands, and maybe you guys will disagree with me on this, but I think a lot of bands, when they were put in this position of not being able to tour, obviously the best songs and albums are going to be written through inspiration. But the pandemic kind of put them in a position where they didn't have a choice. And a lot of times I feel like, and you'll hear bands say this, that when they're on the road, it inspires them to write new music. I feel like the pandemic almost forced people to have nothing better to do but write new albums because they just had so much time, which I think is going to side on less creativity and more of much the same. And so I feel like this song, at least the way I heard it this time, is like this is more of the same of Haken than it was like. I heard a lot of people say they like the direction where Haken's going based off what they heard of this song. I didn't get that. I got this sounds like pretty much what Haken writes a lot, except for the beginning. Remember I threw out there the beginning had like a jazzy feel, like had some jazz moments in there, which is like what I love about, is it Veil? I think it's Veil that has that dun 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 dun. That was kind of a different feel. That first part of this song had that different feel. But then it just kind of got into the typical kind of Haken. So I'm wondering, what I will be wondering when this album comes out, is this a product of being stuck with nothing else to do, so you're going to write music because they're musicians and that's what they do? Or did it like create this like inspiration with the time? I'm going to guess there's going to be both. There's going to be brilliant moments in here because they are brilliant. And then there's going to be some of like, we're writing music because we got nothing better to do because we're stuck. So I'll be interested. I don't feel, unlike a lot of people who told me about this song in preparation, don't feel like this is like heading in a different direction necessarily than what their other albums have shown me. Except for the beginning of the song. The beginning of the song had some cool elements that I don't typically hear a lot in Haken stuff, although I've heard in different areas here and there. But I would say this song is a good, solid song, but not a great song so far. Again, I will listen to it more, and I'm still just as excited for the new album to see what else they come up with. There wasn't a hook in this song. I wish there was a hook. If there was a great chorus hook to this song, I think it would have been a really, really good song, if that makes sense. A lot of good parts, but it just felt a little meshy. How do you guys think? In the comments below, I want you guys to let me know how you feel about this song. I know a few of your thoughts, but I would love to hear you Haken fans. Is this more of the same for you, or is this like they are definitely heading in a different direction that you heard that I didn't hear necessarily? So thanks for joining. As always, like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next live stream. Hopefully, turn in your sets, and I'm looking forward to hearing what your style is like, along with everybody else. So this is the captain saying, peace out.